Welcome in, Earth Signs, and welcome back. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. My name is Naomi. I am an intuitive channel, an energy healer, a reader, an earth steward, farmer, author, jeweler. And so today's reading, we are going to be looking at the next week ahead for my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns, my dear beloved earth signs. I hope that you're doing amazing. Happy birthday, Taurus, if you are watching this in current time, because we are in Taurus season right now. We just actually, as I'm recording this, it is May 1st. I am at the full moon in Scorpio, so I will be posting as well today the full moon in Scorpio reading. So make sure that y'all are checking out the collective all signs reading. I do that at the new moon and the full moon, and that is a channeled spread that I channel that is in alignment with things that are occurring cosmically, astrologically, collectively, culturally, whatever the case may be. These are very specific channel messages to help bring you into your highest alignment as it pertains to your soul's mission, your soul destiny fulfillment. You know, so yeah, if you're into that, make sure you check it out because these are just general readings. Whatever comes out. But yeah, when it comes to the new moon and full moon readings, those are like fully planned out spreads, and it gets so deep. And I think there can be a lot of healing. And that's the way I like to work with divination, is with the moon cycle specifically. And now I've been working with the elements. So welcome to your earth sign reading. We're going to be getting the overall energy with the Moonology deck. We're going to go into the tarot. I will clarify as needed, and we'll also get some tea leaves and see what the fortune will be for your next week ahead. So this will be a timeless message. Whenever you find it is the right time for you, and it will pertain to the next 7 days ahead. So this is a general reading. Make sure you take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you would like to book a personal reading, check out naystouchjewelry.com. You can book your full moon and new moon readings, and I also am expanding my offerings to general readings that I will have open on a weekly basis. So make sure you check me out there. I got jewelry, I got books up there. And yeah, so let's get right into the reading. So may this message be in your highest and best good, and may I be a clear channel for these messages that want to come through. So it is said, so it is. Ashe. Okay, so for my earth signs, what is this overall energy for the next week ahead for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? We see, look at the bigger picture. Full moon is Sagittarius, and your commitment is being tested. So right off the back, as I get these two cards, because one of the things I did want to mention, I'm about to go into my cosmic things that are up currently. So like I said, I am currently recording this at the full moon in Scorpio, which is May 1st. On May 31st, we have a full moon in Sagittarius. And so we're going to have 2 full moons this month, which means that the full moon in Sagittarius is going to be a blue moon. Okay. So I was already just kind of tuning into this energy myself, and I'm like, wow. I already felt like April was a portal. I'm like, May is going to be even more it's going to be just so major. So I'm seeing that May is going to be major. I'm seeing that May is going to be miraculous, magical. You're about to be manifesting money. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be a time. So I'm like, this energy might be pertinent for the whole month, is all I'm trying to say. Because we're at this full moon as I'm recording this. I think this is going to get posted tomorrow, the day after the full moon. And yeah, so it will be very much valid, I will say, until this full moon in Sagittarius. And if you are watching this at another time in a moon cycle, just take it as your next month ahead, or your next full moon to your next full moon. Yeah, but obviously with the full moon being in Sagittarius, I'm just feeling like it's going to be a very expansive energy. So Your commitment is going to be being tested this next week ahead. And with look at the bigger picture here, it says do not get caught up on the small things. Do not get caught up on how things look right now, okay? Because there can be a lot of like ways that what you think, feel, see is deceiving you. Okay, so your commitment is being tested here. So I would say like triple check like before you do anything. Like maybe if you're feeling like I need to cut this friend off, they did this to me, I would say just triple check some things. Like right, like when you're taking a test in school, right? My son was just doing his standardized testing, and so it's like you need to go back and check your answers, right? You need to check your work, check your answers, because this is being tested here. And it's also saying that, yeah, um, what's the quote? You can't see the forest for the trees. So it's like you could see one thing when you're zoomed in and another thing when you're zoomed out. So you want to be able to have both of those visions at this time. I think expanding your vision is going to be very important in this next week ahead, because your commitment is being tested. And so you just want to be sure that you're seeing everything, that you're picking up on everything, okay? That you're aware. All right. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So let's see what the tarot has to say. What are the messages for the earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do they need to know for this next week ahead? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's their messages for this next week? I saw the sun. I'm like, that may be a little bit too many. Okay, so let's see here. We got 10 cards here. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Sun, the Strength. Wow, look at those majors. I told you, May is going to be major. Okay, but we have the Two of Wands, Six of Cups reversed, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Ten of Cups reversed, Hangman, Page of Cups here. Okay, give me a minute because this is more cards than I wanted to pull out. So let me see what this story is for your next week ahead. Well, Queen of Wands, Sag energy, and this is actually a lot of Leo energy here. Y'all might have some fire in your chart. Yeah, so we see Leo, Libra, and Taurus energy, Pisces energy. We have some earth sign energy that's here in the reverse. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, the star at the bottom of the deck. So what am I seeing? With your commitment is being tested, look at the bigger picture. So with this Queen of Wands and this Empress energy here, and especially with the Empress energy being Libra energy, and I was talking about being able to view things at different levels, right? To view things in different ways. And that's one of the things that Libra is good at, able to see things from different perspectives, different points of view, right? There's something here about being balanced. Being balanced and seeing things with this Queen of Wands here, seeing things from a position of your power. You're not going to be seeing things from, like, let's say if there was like, I don't know, like a Five of Cups energy here. That's not the perspective you will want to be viewing things. You want to be viewing things from this Queen of Wands energy, right? She's in her position. She's leveled up. She knows what it took to get there. She knows what it takes to keep it, to maintain it, to sustain it, right? To keep that fire going. How to keep something going. That's interesting. The Empress, the Sun, the Strength. So as I'm looking at the Queen of Wands and I'm seeing this energy, she is very, like, she knows where she is going. Yeah, she knows where she was going. This Queen of Wands has the bigger picture. She's looking ahead and she sees the Empress. She sees herself in an even higher position than she is now. She's doing great as the Queen of Wands. But she's like, and I'm not going to stop there. Because I'm going to level up into my Empress energy. I'm going to level up into my Empress energy as well. I see my happiness. I see even more happiness, more abundance, more expansion. And I know what it takes to get there. And I've cultivated that within me. Look at the bigger picture. We have the Two of Wands here, and the Two of Wands is that card of looking at the bigger picture. That could be Sagittarius energy here too. So Sagittarius, y'all can have Sagittarius in your chart. You don't have to. But yeah, that's just what I see here. It's just the Sag energy is coming very strong for me, or any fire energy really. But the Two of Wands is this energy of being able to perceive more. He's looking at the world, right? So he is taking in a bigger perspective and trying to get a greater grasp on things before he makes any movements, right? He's going to be sure with these movements. Six of Cups reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse. So maybe, yeah, talking about you know what it takes to get there as well. So maybe in the past with the Six of Cups energy in reverse, Seven of Cups, like that's a bad investment. That's a bad investment. It obviously didn't work out because the Ten of Pentacles is also in reverse. This was a bad harvest. I'm a farmer, and so this got me thinking about like how sometimes like farmers will like, you know, take a loan to grow a certain crop, right? And especially when we're looking at like the monolithic growers that are just growing, you know, like certain row crops, like, so it's only just one thing that's growing in the area, and something disastrous happens, it knocks it out, and so they don't have any harvest to sell, so they basically don't get money, they end up in debt. Something here in the past didn't pan out. And so this Two of Wands is taking that in account too. Because as we're looking at it, this is all behind him. The Six of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, that is all behind him. This is things that have already happened. And this is have informed him. This is part of what informs him about how you move forward. You're taking all that into account as well. So it's like you're not just like you're not just some young spring chicken. What do they say? Like, you ain't no just spring chicken, right? This is May. So like you're not just a chicken that just popped out the egg. You know a thing or two here. You've seen a thing or two. You've navigated something here. And so maybe that's what even gives you more power. More power to envision this, more power to go after this. This is how you gained your strength. This is how you were able to recognize abundance. You were able to recognize abundance in a new way, just because maybe you could have always had it. It was always just given to you. It was just a given until it wasn't. But now you know that you can make it on your own. You don't have to rely on anyone. Yeah, talk about a level up, because the Queen of Wands is a level up energy. And if I look at this being the bottom level and then leveling up here, yeah, talk about a level up. So in this next week ahead, you can really level up. Your commitment is being tested. Look at the bigger picture. Oh, yeah. And so, boom. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, looking at the bigger picture, because I was talking about these levels. There's levels to this shit. I promise. It's levels to this ish. It's levels to this ish. Okay. So, looking at the bigger picture, like, yeah, because I've been looking at the bigger picture with this whole spread, right? Like, because we were able to see that all these things are behind him, right? And if you are only looking at this bottom row, right? If you were only looking at this bottom row, if that was the only view that you had, you would have no idea the level up that can come from whatever these past circumstances, ways of being were. Right? So that's why you have to look at the bigger picture, because the things that you could have took as a misstep, a mistake, a loss, you know, something bad, there's like something that could level up from that. With the Empress, like, that something can still grow from that. The Empress can still grow something from that. Even if you have to raise it all with the Queen of Wands first. Raise it all, start over. You could start over. Queen of Wands to Empress. Yeah, that's the energy of, like, you could start over. You could burn this shit down and start over. And sometimes it's cleaner and better to do it that way. So yeah, with this Hangman energy here, it's for sure given seeing things from another perspective, seeing things from a higher perspective, right? We see that Hangman has gotten enlightened. He's not just here, right? He's seeing things from another perspective, and he's allowing the time to really be able to see how something unfolds, right? Check your answers. Check it that way. Check it that way. Okay? See things from different perspective. Yeah, because you're gonna talk about enlightenment. You're gonna receive something in that space when you're looking at it from a bigger picture. You're gonna receive something. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. You're gonna receive something. The Star, Temperance under that. It's just gonna keep going. Renewal, blessings, balance, gifts, sweetness, love. I deserve. And look, and there go the King of Cups right there. Level up. Say it again, Spirit. Look at that level up. Fuck. I can't even. Sorry for cussing. I'm trying to figure out how to get these cards. Okay, but you see what I'm saying. You see the Page of Cups, the King of Cups, Knight of Cups, right? Leveling up. Leveling up. You're going to receive something from that space. Your commitment is being tested. And so you can pass this test. Okay? You just have to look at things from another perspective. You need to look at things from a higher perspective. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. There's a level up in this next week ahead, but you're just going to have to look at things from different perspectives, different points of views, to be able to recognize that. So double check yourself. Okay, because your commitment is being tested at this time. And yeah, you're about to expand into a whole new level. You are about to expand into a whole new level. Bet that? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Tea leaves for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you're checking back for your elemental readings. Check out your other placements: Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node, all that. Whatever your stelliums too. Make sure you always check that. So let's see. For my Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio. What the heck? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Weird. Some of y'all need to check out wherever, yeah, whatever. Maybe it is hella Scorpio energy that was out here though. But we see temporary situation. So yeah, something may just be temporary. And that's why it's telling you, like, don't even trip on it. Don't allow yourself to get ungrounded. Because it's just temporary. And maybe this loss, perceived loss, mistake, whatever, was just temporary. Mice, discord around friends, among friends and family. And that came over here on this 10 of Pentacles reverse. And so it was funny because when I was looking at the 7 Pentacles and I was talking about investing in something, one of the things I had got, like things falling apart and you having to get it on your own and finding out you could get it on your own. One of the things that came to mind, but I didn't speak, was like being disinherited. Like you may have gotten some disinheritance, like you got cut off from your family and you really had to go and do it on your own, but you were able to make this level up. So that could resonate for someone because it wants to come back out again. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Yeah. So this disappointment may be part of the test, and maybe you need to zoom out on, like, okay, what is really bothering me with this situation? Yeah, over here with this six of cups, reverse. Younger man, dealings or relationships with a younger man. So you could be a younger man, or you could have a younger man in your life, or maybe the younger man is going to be the friend or lover that disappoints you. Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Look, that's literally love, money, goals. So don't get into this lack energy. Tap into this Queen of Wands, this Empress energy, this abundant energy. I was talking about the abundance, the Sun, the Empress. Like, there is abundance here for you. Tap into that. Ladder, climbing towards success. I told you it was going to be a level up. Thank you. I'm like, yeah. I hope y'all see, like, I'm really a reader. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Sow good seeds and you will reap good harvest. Ashe. So, like, yeah. And so before you weren't able to reap, I was already talking about the harvest. A harvest going to late. And there it just goes again. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmations. Earth signs, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell too if you feeling really generous for your girl. And make sure you check out your other elemental readings. Make sure you check out your full moon and Scorpio reading. I'm about to record that soon. Well, I'm really about to take a break and eat. I'll record that soon, and that will be up. Or whenever you find this video, check out the latest collective reading. And yeah, get you a nice, good read. So thanks for watching. I will check you out on the next one. Peace.